Hey my friends, are you interested in a 55 plus neighborhood? Because if you are, then this house tour is specifically for you. I'm in Ocean Hills, a lovely, wonderful 55 plus community, and this community was brought to my attention by some clients of mine who were looking for 55 plus in San Clemente. They couldn't find what they wanted, and they had some friends who lived here in Ocean Hills, and we started looking, and I thought, well, this is an awesome option for those of you looking for 55 plus, because it actually stacks up pretty similar to what we have in San Clemente, Rancho Mission Viejo, and then Ocean Hills here in Oceanside. So today I have for you a 2,200 square foot, 3-bedroom, 3-bath home here in Ocean Hills. Let's check this place out. It's listed for $1.2 million. All right, here we have the entry. So one thing that I really like when you come into this property, it's all open. Huge tall ceilings. Check out the vault on the ceilings. It's probably about 18 feet high there in the center. You've got this big open space between the dining room and the family room. And you can see here, you notice there are stairs. So this being a 55 plus community, most of the homes in here are geared towards single level living. In this particular plan, the primary bedroom and the guest bedroom and the office are all on the main floor. Upstairs is just an open den space, and I'll make sure and take you through that, but I wanted you to know this house lives like a single level. So as we make our way to the kitchen, you'll see here, there is a pretty decent sized laundry room. Plenty of room there for side-by-sides with cabinetry up above. The kitchen here is pretty spacious. It's got this dining nook with big picture frame windows that let in a ton of natural light. This property was updated in the late 2018-19 era, so it is a more of a modernized kitchen. It's got this really nice granite countertop, 28-inch basin sink, and all the windows in the home have been improved to this white vinyl slider, so everything moves and functions really nicely. Cabinetry was done too. This is a white flat front, very European. It's actually made in Italy. When you check the details here, you can see these are Italian made. Soft closing cabinetry. It's got kind of an earth tone subway tile backsplash here, which kind of modernizes the look. And check this out, this is an induction stove. I turn the stove on and it doesn't get hot to the touch, but as soon as you put metal on it, it works really, really quickly. So kind of a more techie piece of machinery there. I don't often see induction. Most of the time my clients prefer gas, but I was impressed at how quickly it boiled that pot of water. You can see recessed lighting in the ceiling along with that 3-light track lighting system. And then on the floor, this is a luxury vinyl plank, and it has an adhesive on the back. So this vinyl it really looks like wood, but it's not moving around under my feet. It's not popping, it's not tapping. It's actually very solid. It was hard for me to tell if it was wood or vinyl until I found an extra blocks of flooring in the garage. So the first and closest room to the action is this office. Well, it's set up as an office, but it is a bedroom. You can see it has a closet, and The ceiling height is all the same, so it does qualify as a bedroom even though it's being used as an office. And this is a great study, office, or bedroom. One thing that previous owners here did is they created a doorway. This plan doesn't normally have this doorway here to make this an ensuite. Ensuite just means that the bathroom is on the actual room or has a doorway to it. You can see they've got quartz countertops in here. This cabinetry, although probably original, has been painted and it looks really nice, and they've added a brass nickel pull. And that looks good with this vessel sink, also in the brushed nickel category. This particular model was built in 1991. Some linen storage here. There was no closet by the front door, so this is the acting coat closet. It's a little bit larger than most because it is under the staircase, so you get that additional storage space here. I'll call this guest bedroom number 1 because this would most likely be where you would put guests. 55 plus communities are all a little bit different about how they treat residents. So that's something where if you're looking for a 55 plus community, we should check how that community handles residents. Some of them have different age restrictions. Obviously, the primary owner needs to be 55 years or older, but sometimes they have a rule for residents. If you have adult children that are living with you, they might have an age restriction on that that's different than 55. All right, let's make our way into the primary suite. Double door entry, that's pretty cool. And gosh, these rooms are spacious. That's a king bed for reference, and there's so much room. Makes it nice. I found that a lot of people are bringing furniture that they really love, and a lot of times it could be bigger pieces like this. So there's plenty of room in here for that, and there's a vaulted ceiling. A nice double French door to the exterior. I'll take you out there in just a moment, but first I want to show you the closet. Solid walk-in closet. I wouldn't call these built-ins, these are just freestanding, but they kind of act as built-ins. Very spacious in here. And as we head into the master bathroom, you'll see skylights overhead, so plenty of natural light pouring in here. Dual vanities, quartz countertops, most likely original cabinetry, but it's all been painted. The newer brushed nickel poles have been added. And then there's a separate makeup area here, which functions really nicely for the ladies. And then separate water closet with a privacy door here for the commode. The shower is large, it's on an angle, but there is a ton of space in this shower for an extra sit-down bench. Right now it's in the 4-inch white tile, which is most likely what it was built with, but it's all very clean. So while we're on the main floor, why don't we head out back here? It's super quiet in this Ocean Hills community. And for your reference too, we are in there's several tracks in here. We're specifically in the Hydra community. All the street names are Greek influenced, all the neighborhoods are Greek influenced. So this particular floor plan rests in the Hydra community. Super quiet. Got some nice landscaping here. This side of the property is 0 lot line with the other home, but it's actually quite difficult to tell that it's a 0 lot line. So any vines or plantings that get put up to make this feel a little bit less stark from the neighbor's property. There's a rule that they just can't grow on the wall, but plantings in here like that will get approved so long as they're not scaling the neighbor's wall. The property has a white exterior and a Spanish tile roof, kind of furthering that Mediterranean Greek influence. The sizable side yard here. So this French door will take us back into the property. All right, let's head upstairs and check out this den. Again, most of my clients are looking for primarily single level living in the 55 plus, but this is a good option for guests, depending on how mobile or immobile you might be. This could be a grandkid space, a man cave. There's a ton of different uses. It's a huge area with a wet bar. This is an forced air unit closet. And it does have an attached bathroom, as you can see, with a bathtub and a shower. So very, very cool for those guests or kids that are staying over. And then in this closet here is a huge storage area, which also can function as a closet for the guests that might be staying up here. So you can see I call it a den because it's not walled in and you can see over. Pretty cool view from up here. Thank you for joining me on this property tour. Very unique option. Ocean Hills 55 plus, guard gated entryway, super strict on the entry. You have to be registered, which a lot of people will appreciate. And the vibe inside the community here, it's very quiet. There's a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit, which is strictly enforced, and no California stops at the stop signs. You need to stop all the way. But a very active community from what we've heard so far, and a really nice option. So if you're at all thinking about 55 plus, allow me to show you the different options that are in San Clemente, Rancho Mission Viejo, and Oceanside. They all have a pretty similar feel as far as climate. Obviously, once you get into the micro specifics of the neighborhoods, they're very different, but it gives you options. So I'm happy to kind of tell you more about this specific community. Just simply shoot me a text or an email, and look forward to hearing from you. See you on the next one.